Shalom Akim. Alright, before I begin, I would like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakurash. Alright, double honor to the elders and apostles of Green Millstone. Peace and salutations unto the elect. So, the headphones aren't on, but, my ears are getting cold. It's pretty cold out right now. Bear with me, bro. Sure. I'll try to. My phone be acting up. Give me 1 second. Praises. So, out here again, preaching the downfall of America, alright, aka Babylon the Great. Okay, there's been a lot of news coming out of, tariffs, wars, alright, things of that nature. With President Trump, he still thinks America is in a good place. Alright, he's still very proud. Okay, because America is a very proud country. Alright, America is the only country in the world that still feels that they can just bully anyone. Okay, America still wants to bully anyone it comes across, I think it's a coyote. Maybe not. But yeah, like I was saying, it is a coyote. Like I was saying, America still has that proud nature in it. Okay, America is still, it's two of them now. America still has that proud nature on them where they feel like they can just bully everybody. Okay, so this is Isaiah, it's like your Revelations, chapter 17 and verse 1, and it reads, "And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will shew unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters." Okay, and that great whore that sitteth upon many waters is that great whore that sitteth upon many waters is Babylon the Great. Okay, and those many waters are many nations. It is some coyotes. I think they just killed I think that's a dead cat. So yeah, I never see coyotes who just killed something. But yeah, that great whore that sits upon many waters is America. Okay, and it tells you that it's going to be judged. Okay, because of the judgment. It says, "With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have made drunk with the wine of her fornication." Right. Okay, and you have other nations, okay, who come over and who come over to America for a better life. Okay, who come over to America for a better life and whatnot. Okay, my parents, they came here from Mexico. My parents are so-called Mexicans. Okay, we're truly from the tribe of Issachar. But, Mexico, when you go over to Mexico, the stores over there, they're all freshly killed You know, they still have the head, they have the skin, they have everything over there. Like, you know, and it's just tied up. They're not tied up, but they're like from a hook. Okay, and you got the chickens on there, and the hook, they're freshly killed chicken. Okay, the feathers are all taken off. All you have to do is peel it, and you know, they don't touch it. They just clean it off, and that's about it. You know, but over there, and over here in Babylon, okay, the eggs, all right, the fruit ain't even pure here. You know, you have chemtrails everywhere. Search up chemtrails. All right, when our people go, when you go and buy fruit, okay, when Issachar used to be you know, getting paid 10 cents an hour, okay, right here, they used to spray chemtrails while they was working. You know, while they was working on the crops, there used to be chemtrails sprayed on our people, and you know, sprayed on the fruits. Okay, before they even had a chance to the fruits even had a chance to sprout, there was already chemtrails being sprayed on them. You know, from a plane above, it's already sprayed on them. So this place has to go. You know, and you hear a lot of Issachar, and you know, really all these nations that want to go back to their country, you know, because they found that America isn't as good as they thought it was. You know, it says verse 2, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have made drunk with the wine of her fornication. Right, that wine being the Babylonian mindset. Okay, you know, when these other nations come over here, they think that you can just freely dress however you want. You know, you can do whatever you want here. Okay, which really you can do whatever you want here. Okay, but when you look at those countries in Saudi Arabia, you look at those countries and those families over there, okay, their families, they all obey the father. Okay, the woman is covered up. You know, you come over here, you go to the club. All right, women go to the club. Okay, you go to Vegas, there's prostitutes everywhere. You know, I mean, this place has to go. Okay, there's not a single, you know, ounce of righteousness in this place. All right, that's why you see killings every day. You know, that's why you see people dying every day. You know, this ain't a place to live where you could just get shot, you know, for wearing the wrong color. All right, you can get shot for wearing a wrong color. Okay, if you wear red shoes with a red shirt on, you're instantly profiled. You know, you have to watch what you wear. You have to do whatever. This place is not safe. You know, this place has to go. And when the Lord comes back in righteousness, He's gonna set His kingdom up in order. And when the Lord comes, there's not gonna be no fucking wars. All right, there's not gonna be so much damn killings. Okay, because we're all gonna be under the order of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and us as Israelites are gonna have the laws within us. Okay, the scriptures say, real quick. Jeremiah 31. And I'm going to start at verse 33. I'm just get to the point. Verse 33. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. I will put my laws in their inward parts. Okay? The Lord is going to put His laws in our inward parts. It's going to be impossible for us to go off. Okay? It's just like the way you breathe. Okay, you don't think about breathing. You just do it. It's the same way that we're going to be able to keep the laws. We're not going to know how to go off. Okay? We're not... Or, how do I say? We're not going to be able to go off. Physically unable to go off. Okay? We're going to be true gods because God knows good and evil. You know, right now we're being sent here. You know, right now we're in this these chambers of darkness. Okay, and we know what it's like to do evil. You know, we know what it's like to go off right now. We're going off right now. Okay, even Yahushua in his past lives, he went off. Okay, as Adam, Solomon. Okay, before he came back as Yahushua, he was Solomon, he was Adam. You know? And what did Adam do? All right, Adam bit into Esau's philosophy, that forbidden fruit. It ain't no fucking apple. They weren't actually naked. Okay, naked is just a lingo for them saying that he went off. Okay, and I was watching a video of the elder Apostle Ramla, where he made a breakdown on Genesis chapter 2. Okay, and you know, it's indicating that Adam and Eve, they had to do incest. You know, that they did incest. So hell yeah, that was going off. That's why it says, and they were naked, roughly paraphrased. Okay, so now we know what it's like to be wicked. We were, you know, right now the scriptures say our righteousness is as filthy rags. Okay, so no matter how much righteous we're doing, it's still as filthy rags unto the Lord. So when the Lord comes back and puts that laws in our inward parts, we're gonna know what it's like to rule, and to rule in righteousness. Okay, it says, but this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. After those days, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, I will put my law in their inward parts, and write it in their hearts, and will be their power, and they shall be my people. Okay, and that word heart really is the mind. So these laws are going to be in our mind. We're not going to be able to physically able to go off, pretty much. Okay, like I said, just like breathing. Okay, you're not even gonna be thinking of it. You're just gonna do it. You know, you're just gonna do it. You're not gonna be going off. You're not gonna be you're not gonna be going off. You're not gonna be, you know, doing what we're doing here, because our laws are gonna be in us. You know. So now I'm gonna go back to Revelations, verse 3. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, and having 7 heads and 10 horns. Okay, I'm actually gonna skip down a bit. Let's skip down a bit, just for the sake of time. Okay, because there's a whole nother lesson in itself. Verse 14, Revelation 17 and 14. These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is the Lord of lords and King of kings, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful. Right? So these people are going to try to, America's going to try to go at war with the Lamb. Okay, the Lamb being Yahweh Bashem Yahushua in particular. Okay? Yahushua being who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Okay? The scriptures perfectly detail that the Lord had a green garment on. Okay, the Lord was a so-called black man. Okay, with white woolly hair and a beard. Okay, you look at Jesus. Jesus had blue eyes. The Lord said he had red eyes. You know, Jesus has long hair. The Lord has an afro type of hair. Okay, white hair. You look at Jesus. Jesus has a long brown hair. You know. You know, this is already proven. You know, this is already a proven fact. Right, but we want to be us going out here doing this truth through the Spirit and Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. We are are trying to be those calling, those faithful, those scriptures say make your calling and election sure. So we want to be of that election. We want to be that calling. Okay, because this is our calling, and we're trying to make our calling and election sure. Okay, real quick, John 15:19. If you were of the world will love his own, but because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Okay, that's why you have people looking at you funny. You know, people don't understand why you keep going out here. Why you keep doing this? You know, who you talking to the wind? What are you doing? You know, ain't nothing going on. Ain't nothing happening right now. Why are you doing this? Because they don't understand. They're still part of this world. They still have that worldly mindset. Okay, they're not changed. They don't want to be recognized as an Israelite, because now you have this whole connotation of a black Hebrew Israelite. That's how they say it. You know, whenever you hear someone of this world and you ask them about the Hebrew Israelites, the black Hebrew Israelites, and they say it with that sort of connotation, like it's some type of slur. You know, you're not a black Hebrew Israelite. You are a Hebrew Israelite. You know, just like Esau. Esau is a Hebrew. Okay, there is a Hebrew Israelite and a Hebrew Edomite. So you can't just be Hebrew either. You know, you say Hebrew, well, you're a Hebrew Israelite or a Hebrew Edomite. You know, you can't confuse the two. You can't just say you're a Hebrew, because Hebrew don't just mean Israelite. Okay, because there's Hebrew Edomites. Because remember, we was all, even Esau, he's still, you know, from Jacob's seed. So Esau is still our brother, but Esau has sinned against us. Esau put us in the chambers. Okay, Esau put a yoke of iron around our neck. Esau had no mercy when he was in the rulership. Okay, you look back at the conquistadors. Okay, they took down the so-called Aztec Empire, or they took down the Aztec Empire. Okay, and then you look at again the Pilgrims. They came and they fucking took the so-called Native Americans. Okay, and then you look again and they did the same thing to your so-called black people. So we have a common enemy. So if you a so-called Negro, so-called Latino, or a so-called Native American, you're really a Hebrew Israelite. All right. So it says, back to Revelation 17. Actually, that's it on that. I'm going to go to Jeremiah 15:14. And it says, put yourselves in area against Babylon, round about, all ye that bend the bow. Okay? So it's talking about the nations now. Okay, the nations are going to be put round about against Babylon. And what is that bow? That bow is those nations who have the capability of sending ICBM nuclear missiles. Okay, because that's how this world is going to be destroyed, by ICBM nuclear missiles. All right. The chip, they're already talking about Neuralink, and that its completion is roughly 2026. You know, that's where it's going to be roughly completed, around 2026. So that Neuralink is only going to ramp up. You know, because you're already hearing about these tariff wars. Mexico already closed its trading border. All right. You think about the America is so damn proudful and stupid and arrogant. Okay, America is making war. Okay, with China, with Canada, with Mexico, with Russia. These are, you know, except for Russia, but these are the own NATO allies. You know, how do you think Canada and Mexico and, you know, Europe and all these other nations are gonna feel when their allies, so-called allies, are going against them? You know, that's how proudful and arrogant America is. But I'm glad that the Lord put that spirit on them. You know, because this place gotta go. All right, you look at America. You know, what did America make? Okay, that wasn't from other nations. Everything that America has was given to them by China. Okay, these other things you may see, you know, made in America products, really ain't nothing fucking made here, man. You know, America has nothing to offer. Really nothing to offer to these other nations. America could be a fucking cast out, and now the prices are gonna go up. Because now they have no, now the eggs are so damn high. You look at eggs here are like $7 for a, no, eggs here are like, what, $13, $14 for a dozen of eggs? But in Mexico, it's around $2.50. Okay, it's $2.50 in Mexico. And right here, a dozen of eggs, you go to a Walmart, you go to Target, they're like $13. You know, it's ridiculous. But America is so damn proud that it's still gonna continue to do it in its ways, in its folly. Okay? How are you gonna go against your allies? You know, it's it says, verse 50, verse 14, put yourselves in area against Babylon, round about, all ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she had sinned against the Lord. Right. Okay. So Babylon, being America, has sinned against the Lord. Okay, you look at every single nation that came here, America has taken advantage of them. Okay. Even with the Chinese. With the Chinese, even they got exploited. But of course, we got exploited the most. All right, but it says, verse 15, shoot against her round about. She hath given her hand, her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down, for it is the vengeance of the Lord. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, take vengeance upon her, and she had, as she has done, do unto her. Okay, and what has America done? Okay, America has robbed, has spoiled, and has killed you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, you look at all these movies depict the same thing. You know, you look at these movies depict the same thing. All right. It says, cut off the sower from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest, for fear of the oppressing sword. They shall turn every one to his people, and they shall flee every one to his own land. It says, and that's it on that. So real quick, I'm gonna grab this and I'll close out. It's cold out here. Revelation chapter 18. Verse 4 says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh has remembered her iniquities. Okay, because Babylon has committed multiple iniquities against the Lord. Multiple. Verse 6, here's the point. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she had filled to her double. That her again being a great whore that sits upon many waters. Okay, in Revelation 17:1. Okay, so America is gonna get double the destruction. Okay, and America has done nothing but rape, robbed, and killed our people, and our people are okay with it. You know, that's why That's why you have brothers from all over the world preaching this downfall. Okay, because we're getting tired of it, man. So yeah, we're already tired of it. We're just waiting for Yahweh Shai to come back. So, you know, that was pretty much it. Okay, pretty short camp today. But, you know, Lord willing, it was still edifying. Lord willing, it was uplifting. Give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the elders and apostles, give millstone, peace and salutations unto the elect. Shalom.